you remember how to say 16th notes if we were counting in them? How do you count?
1 yen.
Excellent. Okay. So you want to see this as 2 flags, as if it is a 16th note. But what it's telling you is when you get to the 1 E and A, right? When you get to here, it's telling you 1 E and. There's no So we're left with 3 notes, 3 sounds altogether. 1 E and. 1, 2, 3. So we've got the 8th note thing covered, 8th note thing covered. Then we've got this interesting 16th note sound. And then boom, we finish it off like as an 8th note. And we finish it off as we know. So the way this comes out, 1 and, 2 and, 3 E and, 4 and.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Want to try it out?
Sure.
Let's go slow. 1 and, 2 and, 3 E and. Do that again. 3 E and, 4 and. All right. Go slower than that. Go slower. Good. Now that you've got it, let's make some sense out of it. So what does it say on the top? Right here.
Hip hop.
All right. Pick up. May I take a seat? Let me fix your throat. It is kind of low to the ground. Okay. So if it's hip hop, it has a sound to it. It also says jazz funk. I'll get you into that in a moment. But this has a feel. You hear that hip hop in that? All right, slow it back down. Okay? All right, give it that sound, make it feel that way. It's right, left, right in your case. Right, left, right.
So
When you get to beat 3, just think about going right hand, left hand, all right.
okay.
Do it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good. Line up now your voice with the subdivision. So every time you say something, a drum is being played. 1 and 2 and 3 E and 4 and.
Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
See how much smoother that felt?
Yeah.
Twice in a row, please. Okay, so what you have here, this will be I'm going to have you do this as an exercise, so make sure you're practicing the correct way. Okay, right up top there, you'll see this sign and this sign. It indicates something. May I take a seat? All right, you remember our pea soup?
The what?
Pea soup, have we gone there?
If we have, I don't remember.
Okay. Pea soup is a sound. It's just a terminology drummers like to use. All that means is if you're going to say pea soup, but the drums sound like they say pea soup with pea soup. Okay? So we add a pea soup right here. This is the P area, and this plus sign is closing it up. All right? But it means gradual, like all this. It ends when you get to beat 4. It's nothing separate. It's not like a, it's just make sure everything is closed by beat 4. So, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so I want you to have that and put that in here before you put it in here and before you just lay it in here. All right, you gotta put it in your heart, because what that means is you can turn that into something else now. You don't have to actually play it on this source. I don't need to look at that. I know what that means. Not because I've seen it a long time, but it means something to me now, you know? So after you get this, when you sit down, you go, we'll experiment. Did here, I made sure I still played the actual groove. A few times I was off a little bit, but like you want to still play the groove. So the groove is telling you to learn this. Cool, but it's not saying only stick to that. This does not cover all hip hop drumming. You know, hip hop drumming is this, but that to me is that. I just have other notes I can fit within there. So, like I said, we'll come back here. All right, we'll get that down for a little bit. Then you, Chase, you get creative. You find something. I don't care what it is, but make that groove some other way. Oh, should we sit up a little higher? What do you think?
I'm fine.
Okay. I'll go do it standard first,
Okay.
please. Try that pea soup first.
Wait, so it's...
Do the pea soup without anything else, so just alone. So pea soup is an open hi-hat, and you close her up with the foot.
So it would be like this, and then...
Mm-hmm. Do it again. Mm-hmm. That was nice. All right. So, but and just by the way, pea soup doesn't normally have the snare drum, but in our case, yes, it does. Okay, because normally it's just. So I still want you to make sure you have that in your repertoire. Cool.
Okay.
Try once for me, just a pea soup without the snare. And a bass drum, please. Good, because that's your P of P. That's the P of pea soup. Do it one more time, please. Together. Mm-hmm. Again. Tighter. Mm-hmm. Think of it just like a 1. Mm-hmm. That's a pea soup, sir. All right. Rock her out. Soup and close. twice. Get it good. So we have it. Good. Challenge now is let's throw an eighth note fill after those two. After you've done that twice in a row, throw me one eighth note fill around the drums some way, and then you come back to your groove.
So it'd be like you do this twice, and then it would just be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
However you like to do it. Yep. You don't have to do it any way I tell you, but whatever you want to do. It's that turnaround, huh? It's it twice.
Yeah.
You got to put it in context. So, eighth note, 16th, 8th, 16th. So, 8, 6, 8, 6. Okay? So that means 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay? So, like I showed you when I did the example of like the groove not played like that, your toms have to feel like the groove too. All right? They feel like they could be in there. So while you're hearing, got to, got to, you also hear, got dum da 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 do, got dum da da do do. Okay? So imagine that while you're playing, handle a couple things at a time. You know, you can. Trust me.
So start from the
Start from the top. What do you think about this? Yeah, this is you.
Yeah.
Nice, so far, it's a good feel. 2 bass drums. This one's nice, Chase. Woo, bro.
That was good.
Let me get some, dude. That was rad. Let me tell you what I really, really, really like is your pea soup, because you let that thing just. I love it. All right, that's the bread and butter, sir. That's where a person's audience goes, how do they do that? How do they control the drums that way?
I knew you could do that sound with it. I just didn't know it could put together that well.
Now you know, sir. Hit that again, bud. Good. All right, I think that might be our time for today. So it's quick. Just wait and double check. So when I hear sticks outside, I'm like, that's it. That's just moving. Hey, Jared, what's up, man? One second.
That was good.
That's your groove right there. All right. Like, imagine what you're gonna sound like playing that thing at 120 BPMs. You know, it's just gonna be clinking. All right. Take a picture of that, and we'll get you rolling.
That's exactly what I was thinking.